Okay. So, we are off to another doctor's appointment. I have labs today at Dr. Potter's office, and per usual, I'm getting ready in the car, putting my makeup on, and I have a hat because, once again, my hair is not done. I've got to get a hair appointment. Yeah. My girl ghosted me, and now I'm struggling. I got to get the hair done. So anyway, but we're going to get labs. I don't even actually remember what these labs were originally for. Sorry, I'm not very informed on what I'm doing this morning.
You just know we got labs.
I know I have labs. I just do what I'm told. And on another note, I've been really sick the past couple weeks. So I asked them to run a tox screen for mold toxins because we had everything in our house like remediated. We found mold in our house last year and everything was remediated, but I started getting the symptoms again of mold toxicity. So Craig went under the house and found some new mold growth, and we found a gap that actually opens up
in the air vent next to the master bed.
Yeah, like next to our air vent, there's a hole, and I had no idea it was there. When you move the vent out of the ground or out of the floor,
it's just open. The sides of the vent are just open to the crawl space.
Started when he turned on the heat for the first time this year is when I noticed it, and so I was like, I can smell it. I have a really keen sense for stuff like that. So he went under the house. Sure enough, he found some. Anyway, I asked him to run a tox panel because the dark circles are back really bad under my eyes. I always have dark circles, but really bad. I was having like a rash, like a red inflamed thing, skin irritation really bad. So all the signs of mold toxicity. So I'm gonna see.
The people that did the remediation are supposed to be contacting us back today to come back over and see for sure. But we sent him a video when I crawled under there. I took a little video, and he said that, yeah, that looks like new growth, so.
Which, if you guys knew how much we paid for mold remediation, there should never be any mold ever again under our house. And there's no humidity, or there's no moisture.
We put a dehumidifier under there, and it's like it's bone dry under there, like, it's closed off, so I'm not really sure.
We had no idea. Both of us were sick, and had it not shown up in Craig's labs, they just thought mine was like from the Lyme disease and stuff for a while because we couldn't see any visible mold. There was no mold in the house. It was just under the crawl space, and I guess it was coming in through our air conditioning vents and stuff. But anyway, I'm very upset about that, but I already had that meltdown. So we'll just have to wait and see what they say today. But they're going to fix it. We have a 5-year warranty with their work, so I think they were kind when they called back.
He was like, oh my gosh, I saw the video, and I told him the situation, like, we have family coming over, and like Jamie started having an allergic reaction again, and he was like, all right, we'll come out today. I'll reach you back out.
Yep.
So we got to return some stuff to Costco too, so it's right next to it.
What are we returning to Costco?
That little jacket thing, remember?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
It was too small.
We're old now, so we like trips to Costco.
Samples.
Oh my god. Samples are like Craig's favorite thing. Remember when I used to get so aggravated with you?
And why? They just give you free stuff and then
I just don't want their free stuff. I don't know. I used to have like a whole complex about it, I guess. Like, just don't eat that. Don't take that.
That's why you pay the membership.
It's not for samples.
Yeah, it's for the samples.
Okay. How many of you, let us know in the comments below, are obsessed with the samples at Costco or Sam's Club? Because if you're extra into the big box store life like we are, you have both memberships.
And how many people like turn their hat around and go back?
How many times have you done that, Craig?
If something's really good, I'll be like, oh, that was good.
You always get mine though. You get double because I don't eat them, so you always get.
Oh yeah, she'll have one too.
Oh my god. Okay. Well, we're on our way. We'll check back in once I get my face on and we get down to Dr. Potter's office.
The sound stops here on the video because when I got back into the lab, the lady almost gave me a stroke, which I will talk more about in a few minutes. But as they were drawing my blood, she proceeded to tell me that there was some financial stuff that we had to straighten out. And turns out it was all a big mistake, thank God. But while they were discussing all this, of course, I was not allowed to record, so I had to turn the sound off. But anyway, here they are drawing my blood, and I'll talk more about the crazy chaos in the lab in just a second.
You too. Okay. So it took so long because I may have had a mini stroke when I went back there. So I get into the lab and, well, let me back up. First of all, I got this text this morning. I had requested the mold things, and one of the tests is a urine test. So I'd received from that lab a text message that I needed to pay for this test, but it didn't say mold toxicity. It didn't say urine test. It just said this vibrant wellness test. And I was like, it's $400. So I'm thinking, let me ask them about it when I get here. So anyway, I go in and I had already asked up front about that. And we get into the back and I walk in the lab and, before she draws the blood, she goes, well, you have an outstanding balance or bill. And I was like, from here? And she said, yeah. She's like, well, there's two. There's one for something. It was like $4. And I was like, okay, well, I can pay that if I need to. And she goes, well, there's a second one. It's like $1,000, $1,000 and something. $1,000 Come again? What? How much? And she was like, it's like $1,000. Just casually, like I'm gonna just be like, yeah, sure, here you go. And I was like, no, like that's not right. I've been coming to this doctor for like 5-6 years now, and I've never had a bill that high. And so I was like, I don't think that's right. But at first, the lady, she was great, but she just was like, well, that's what it says. And there was another lady in the room that could tell I was like stroking, literally. And she was like, let me go get the billing department lady. So that lady came in and discovered that there was an error. It was definitely not my bill. There was something to do with the new doctor that I had seen when he transferred his office over here from out of state. I guess they bill all their new patients to the original office. So I was like being billed for North Carolina or something. And so she's like, that's in dispute. Yeah. So anyway, then the poor girl like that went and got help, she was like, do you need a snack? It's like, no, because my cortisol level was like through the roof. I said, y'all are gonna have to go in that lobby and tell my husband that 2 weeks before Christmas we owe $1,000 to a doctor's office for something 6 months ago.
What did they say it was for? Nothing?
She couldn't see it. She said it's something for June. And I was like, I didn't even have anything in June. So anyway, she said it was an error, that it was in dispute. But it was funny because I was like, wait, what? And my blood pressure skyrocketed. I was panicking. But anyway, and then they did the blood draw and all as well. They were great. We laughed about it, but
well,
that's why it took so long, because your wife was having a stroke.
Well, there you go. Time for lunch.
Yeah. What do you want to eat?
You hungry? I don't know. I want the poke bowl. You want
Firehouse Subs.
That's right next to each other. We can get both. Or we can get what we want.
We get the healthiest.
Yeah, poke bowls.
No, Firehouse Subs.
No.
You can get Firehouse Sub with gluten-free bread, and that is healthy. Rice
and fish are way healthier than that.
Yeah, but you have all that sugared sauces and stuff on there.
I'll get the sugar sauces then.
So you're just going to eat plain fish and rice.
And like sesame seeds, and that's way healthier than Firehouse Subs.
Well, I'm just going to let you eat healthy today, and I'm not going to do that. Maybe my idea of eat the healthier, I'm not eating fish and rice. Not today. Not with some seasoning. I need some seasoning.
That'll be good.
So I'll get a gluten-free something from Firehouse. And when you don't go to Firehouse or Poke Place, and you end up at Jason's Deli instead.
I guess I went the wrong direction.
You did what?
I went the wrong direction, I guess.
You did what?
Or we passed it.
One more time? What was that?
I went the wrong direction, I guess.
We are struggling up in the mall, trying to get everything done. Craig, are we finding what we need?
We are not. We're going to try to find some more stuff. I'm going to go to Bass Pro. That seems to be a hit. Yep.
Yeah, so we're shopping for the nephews up in the
Hard to
mall.
shop for it.
Because they have everything. That's why they're hard to shop for. So those little cuties over on Triple J Outdoors, yeah, head over to that YouTube channel and check them out. The world's greatest nephews. Oh, but they are a little bit spoiled, and not because of us at all.
Yeah.
We would never.
No.
So anyway, we are struggling in the mall today.
Trying to
And
find them something. We just got out of Five Below and there's...
I know, I was trying to find like little fun stocking stuffers, and it was really crowded in there.
Yeah.
So, all right, we're off to their favorite store in the world, Bass Pro.
We'll find something for them there for sure. Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. We're comparing it to the other one. Yeah. Let me try.
I think I like Henny Hands better, but
Yeah.
it's got the same flavor, but it's... You actually get more with this.
We're gonna stop for snack time. No. So much for that healthy lunch that we tried to eat.
It's still good. Well, this is cool.
What is that?
Try to start a fire. No drill set.
I don't know that we should be encouraging J-Rod to try to start fires.
Well, it's pretty cool.
That is pretty neat, though. Maybe.
Show them how to do it the old-fashioned way.
You gonna show them Eagle Scout?
Yeah, you can do it. It's pretty neat, actually. But you can just make all this stuff yourself. Are we bringing them here, or are we not?
Yes, they've already requested.
Well, if they walk around and say, "Oh, I don't know,"
Yeah. We'll just wait. Let's go. We got lots to do. To the car.
well, that was a bust.
It is the next day, and the mole people did not come to the house yesterday. They ended up actually coming today, so we got kicked out of the house. Because
Gotta be out for how long?
6 hours.
6 hours.
Yeah, so we're not allowed to go back to our house until 9 o'clock tonight, and they kicked us out at like 2, something like that. So anyway,
We had to bake anyways, so like,
yeah,
it's kill time.
tonight we have a reason to be out of the house, but in the meantime we decided to bring Nash here. Where is he? We're gonna go to the park, so we're going for a little walk and just enjoying our afternoon stuck out of the house. It's probably a good thing, because even though I have computer work to do, it gets us out of the house.
Yeah. It's a little dreary, but
yeah, it's comfortable though. It's not really cold.
Yeah, it's not too cold.
So
Not a cold front end, but we'll see what happens.
and my Florida is showing. It's nice to have all the seasons in Tennessee, but being from Florida, I need sunshine year round, and I'm having withdrawals. So sunshine and like 65, 70 degrees year round. But anyway, we had to cover up all of the smoke alarms in the house today because they're bombing the inside of the house with this disinfectant stuff. They're really great though. It was a company that did our mold remediation last year, and they are doing it all for free. We had a warranty, so they're fixing it. Really great. I was happy with that. But yeah, it was kind of a pain, a little inconvenient.
But
But
they came really fast. So.
they did. We told them we had an emergency situation. I have family coming in town this weekend, and my infant nephew is coming, and there was no way I was gonna have that, not with potential of like mold spores in the house. So anyway, he was very nice and offered to come back and fix everything today. So
Yeah.
sorry, I'm like all over the place here. Nash is pulling me with his leash. Slow down, buddy. He's excited. All right, after this, it's off to bake. So we'll see you guys later.